What's going on, everyone? This is Austin from Calling Our Shot, and I'm back to give you guys some NBA player props and spreads for Thursday, March 11th. Yesterday, we killed our game lines and over-unders, 2-0 on those, but tonight we got a lot more games, a lot more to pick from, and I really like the slate that we've picked out. So in today's video, I will cover our player props that I really like. I will cover the spreads and over-unders I like. I'll cover my DFS lineup. I'll cover a parlay of the day, which is at plus 300 odds, and then a long shot parlay of the day at plus 3,000 odds that I think has a chance of hitting. So stick around and watch all of those. 3 quick notes if you're new here. 1, click that like and subscribe button. Over 70% of you guys that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel, so make sure you click that like and subscribe button down below. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and grow this community into something bigger. Number 2, we have a sports betting Discord down below. Click the link, easy to join, and we got sports betting for every single thing. You name it, every sport, NHL, MLB, NCAA basketball, you name it. And we have a giveaway coming up for March Madness, so make sure you click that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out. And then number 3, our first ever live stream will start today at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna have a live stream every day at around 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and man, we're just gonna be there, just talking sports betting. You guys can ask me any questions, whether it was a personal or, hey, how do you like the Knicks money line tonight? Stuff like that. We're gonna be here at 6 p.m. for about 30 minutes, and then I'll post a live stream afterwards. A lot going on today. Let's get into these player props and spreads first, and we are going to start with the man, the myth, the legend, Jimmy Butler, over 39.5 points, rebounds, and assists. If you did not know, Bam Adebayo will be out tonight. And if you look at Jimmy Butler's 3 games before the All-Star break, he had 29, 3, and 9, easily cashed the over. 33, 10, and 8, easily cashed it. And then 27, 8, and 10, easily cashed it. If you look at the Magic, they don't have anyone that can match up against Jimmy Butler. The Heat are 6.5 point favorites, but I think this will be a closer game than people think. But you got Jimmy, Adebayo is out. A lot more injuries for the Heat, and Jimmy Butler's going to have the ball in his hands. He'll pile up the rebounds and assists. You'll also see Jimmy's in my DFS lineup later. So I'm going to lock in Jimmy Butler over 39.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Next one, Deandre Ayton over 16.5 points. If you know us and you have been a long-time supporter, you know we are not normally the biggest Ayton fans. Honestly, we've picked his under a couple times and he's treated us nicely, but you can't deny the matchup tonight. It is against the Trailblazers and Enes Kanter. It's too good to pass up. Ayton has hit this over in 3 or 4 games, 4 of 6 games. He's had 20-plus points in a couple of those games, and one of those games was a 19-point effort against these Blazers. And, he didn't even play that many minutes in that game. They blew out the Blazers by 32. And while tonight should be a closer game, Ayton is a no-brainer. I got to take his over at 16.5. Last night, it was 15.5. Wouldn't be surprised if it continues to go up. 16.5. He can hit 17 points, I believe, tonight. It is worth noting that Booker could be out tonight, so I'm not sure how the Suns' spread will fare, but I'm taking Ayton's over 16.5 points. The last player prop of the day, Norm Powell over 24.5 points. Norm Powell, man, he's a legend. We love him here, and I'm a big fan of his game. But as you guys know, Van Vliet and Siakam both should be out tonight, and when they were out, Norm Powell lit it up, 25-plus in 3 straight games, hit this over easily. He had 2 30-point games, which you will see in our long shot parlay of the day coming up. And, the Hawks aren't known for their defense. They give up over 23 points per game to opposing shooting guards, and Norm Powell's going to fill it up against this team in a very high-scoring game with the Atlanta Hawks. You'll see that in a second in my spreads and over-unders that I picked. So we're taking Norm Powell over 24.5. If you have any other ideas on player props, you can leave them down below, and I'll also we'll be talking about them all time in that live stream, so make sure you check that out. Moving on to some spreads and over-unders I like before we get into DFS and parlays. Hornets minus 5.5 versus the Pistons. 1, Pistons are terrible, but 2, Detroit is 0-6 in their last 6 games on the road in Charlotte, and they're 0-6 against the spread in their last 6 games against Charlotte. Not just road, but also just all together, even at home. That's enough that's enough for me to take them, man. The Pistons are bad, and the Hornets might be getting Devontae Graham back. LaMelo Ball's playing great. Gordon Hayward, Terry Rozier, all of them are playing good, rested and ready to push for a playoff spot. They are currently the 7th seed in the East, and I think they can get it done easily against this Pistons team. The Pistons might get DeLon Wright back, but that won't make a difference. I believe a big Hornets victory is on the way at home against Detroit. I'm locking in Hornets minus 5.5. Next, Bucks versus Knicks, under 222.5. The line might go up a point or 2, but I still like the under regardless. The total has gone under in 7 of New York's last 8 games on the road, and the weirdest stat that I found today, the total has gone under in 5 of Milwaukee's last 6 games that they played on a Thursday. Hey, look, today's a Thursday. Sure, that's a weird stat, but These teams combined for 240 points last time they played, and the Knicks blew them out. They blew them out by 20 plus. That's not going to happen again tonight. I can guarantee that. The Knicks shot 16 for 27 from 3 that night. If they do that again, then so be it. I'm willing to throw away my money if the Knicks are going to go out there and shoot the peel off the ball. We're taking the under 222.5 in the Knicks versus Bucks game. And then lastly, Raptors versus Hawks. I already alluded to this one earlier. Over 222, I believe it was 227.5. I like that a lot. You know, the total has gone over in Toronto, 4 of Toronto's last 5 against Atlanta. The Raptors are playing much, much faster, and you could see that from the game log. If you look, they were combining for 260, 250 points when Siakam and Van Vliet were out. They were playing super fast, and I think that we'll continue that again tonight against the Hawks team that loves to get to the foul line. So does Norm Powell, so does Kyle Lowry. We're taking the over tonight. I could easily see this game hit around 240. Both teams don't play a lot of defense, and they should be able to score at will without much rim protection down below. Although Clint Capella is better, but I'm taking the over tonight. And then my parlay of the day, we got Hornets money line, Heat money line, Bucks money line, and Suns money line. I would be hesitant to place that just right now until the Suns are officially. If Booker's playing, you've got to lock in the Suns. But that's plus 295. I think the Hornets win. I already talked about that. The Heat, I can't imagine them losing at home to the Magic. Bucks money line, Bucks will beat the Knicks tonight. I don't see the Knicks winning again. And then Suns money line, they destroyed the Blazers, and they're a much more talented team with Booker in action. So hold off until until Booker is announced playing, because I'm sure that will switch the odds. But I think he will play today, and we are going to lock in the over. And then my long shot parlay of the day, here we go, plus 3,116 odds turns $10 into $311. We got Norm Powell, 30 plus points, that's plus 220. Harden, triple double, plus 200. And Tobias Harris, plus 30 plus points, plus 235. 10 to win, 311. I think all of these have a chance to hit. We already talked about Norm Powell, hit 30 plus points 2 of 3 games. Tobias Harris is all that they got tonight against the Bulls, because Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons are both out. And Harden is a triple-double fiend, man. I think he should be able to hit that against the Celtics. That is my long shot parlay of the day. We'll recap everything in a second. Here's my DFS lineup, and you guys can check all of these out at callingourshot.com. Here is our DFS lineup of the day. I got Trae Young, Shake Milton at point guard. I use FanDuel in case you guys don't know. Anthony Edwards and Victor Oladipo at shooting guard. Jimmy Butler, already talked about him. Precious Achiuwa, Bam Adebayo's out, so locking in Precious at small forward. Tobias Harris, like we already talked about. Jason Tatum at power forward, and Dwight Howard with Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid out. Dwight Howard would get a lot of minutes. Dwight Howard at our center position. And man, whoa, that was a mouthful. One take, but here we go. I'll recap. I do like Mason Plumlee's over 13.5 rebounds and assists, but I'm not going to make that an official play, but I do think he should be able to hit that. He's hit that in 6 of 8 games. Only 2 games he didn't hit were because of because of foul trouble and because he didn't play his normal minutes. Same thing as foul trouble, basically. Recap. Norm Powell, over 24.5 points. Jimmy Butler, over 39.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I'd take Jimmy Butler however high it goes. I think he should hit like 45 combined. Deandre Ayton, over 16.5 points. We got Hornets, minus 5.5 versus the Pistons. Bucks versus Knicks, under 222.5. Raptors versus Hawks, over 227. Woo! Parlay of the day, Hornets, Heat, Suns, Bucks money line, almost plus 300. Long shot parlay of the day, Norm Powell, 30 plus points. Harden, triple double, and Tobias Harris, 30 plus points. Combine them all, $10 to win 300 plus. And then I gave you my DFS lineup. Woo, man, that was a lot. But hey, if you guys are still sticking around all the way here, click that like and subscribe button. Really helps us. Drop a comment, helps us get into those algorithms more. This has been Austin. If you do not know, follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of those things at Calling Our Shot. Man, we'll be back tomorrow for some more player props and spreads, and I will see you guys today in that live stream at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a good day. I hope everyone has a good Thursday. Let's make some money tonight. Good luck, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow and tonight in the live stream. Peace out.